It's a truism that just like politics, all disasters are local. If that's the case, then community based disaster risk reduction must be rooted at a local level to be efficient. CBDRR shifts disaster risk management from a top down, expert driven process to one that places communities with their knowledge, their experience, their needs, and their capacities at the center of the whole engagement. It's premised on the understanding that those who live with risk every day are best positioned to identify vulnerabilities, capacities, and workable solutions. And as we have seen, the time to have those discussions is not during a response and recovery process, when efforts are rightfully focused on life saving, life sustaining, and community stabilization efforts. Over the past few decades, experts have really overthought this whole process, coming up with a whole variety of models, from participatory models to integrated models to empowerment models, from engaging in community hazard planning to looking at how to integrate local up through national processes, and then to really look beyond the actual physical causes of disaster to look at the social roots of inequality, marginalization, and maybe lack of voice for lack of preparedness in any given community. But none of these are mutually exclusive. They actually often overlap and coexist together with each other. And a good CBDRR project blends elements of all three into its focus. However, here lies the really, I think, the critical challenge. Because if these interventions don't resonate with local contexts, they fail spectacularly. The recent catastrophic floods in Texas provides an excellent example of this. After almost 20 years of discussions with expert recommendations for heightened flood preparedness and warning systems that fell on deaf ears, setting in motion an event where so many innocent people would die in July of 2025. So I think any CBDRR initiative really has to grapple with three imperatives. It has to be culturally sensitive. Are the risk messages understandable and trusted? It has to be practical and feasible. Are the measures that are being proposed realistic, given people's economic constraints? And there has to be ownership and adaptability. Do the communities feel a sense of real ownership of the process? And can they adapt tools and plans as conditions evolve? I think, in short, resilience is not installed, it is co authored. When CBDRR works well, it marries global science with local wisdom, external resources with community initiatives. It recognizes that the best risk reduction measures are often simple, social, and embedded in daily life. Disaster risk reduction will only be truly resilient when it is rooted where it matters most, in the minds and hearts of the local community.